All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. It's time for month in review. No week in review this week because it's month in review. And we got, let's see if I can point the right way. We got this guy. Wait, there we go. I feel like a weatherman when I try to point because it's backwards. I'm literally pointing like the wrong way, and it's the right way. So, yeah, say hi to JB. BigRedEDC is with us in the house. And so far in the chat, we just have Paul over in France, which is great. Paul, good to see you, man.
Hi, Paul.
Yeah,
what's going on, man?
JB, did I show you? Where is it? Oh, Lord, if I can't find this, Paul's going to throw rocks at me.
We don't want that.
I know it's right here. Paul, I swear. Hold on. I had it out yesterday. Oh, there it is. This really cool slip he made for me here.
Oh, yeah.
With my initials on it. And right now living inside of it is the my Carter work knife. Really, really cool. Paul, I almost didn't find it. I'd have been in trouble there. I was about to talk about it and I couldn't find it. So anyway, month in review. You guys know what I do for week in review. We just go through and we talk about what in the world I had going on this week. So month in review, obviously the idea is JB and I both have a chance to kind of talk about our month and what's going on. And there's really been nothing, right, JB? It's just been kind of a boring month of September.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, there's Jason Brown, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, Jason. Hello.
And Jason, I hope you're being safe today at work. Don't let us distract you to the point that you weld your finger to a part or anything like that.
Now they're jumping in.
There's Michael.
Andrew.
Michael Morgan, Andrew Hobbert, welcome. I got 3 of Andrew's knives over here. Napster Ninja. Man, they are popping in. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, it's flying now.
Yeah, Bill's got the mic. Whoops, I clicked on the wrong one. Bill's got the micarta work knife today.
There you go.
First time in months it found a pocket. Okay. Man, see,
Dion's here.
JB, this is what I'm talking about. They start jumping on the chat over here.
Oh,
yeah. Dion's here. Hey, Dion. Welcome. I see Marcos. Yeah.
Top dog.
Yeah. Whoops.
Nice.
There you are, nice. Marcos. And there's Top Dog. And I think I got Jeff Carter. Welcome.
Yep.
Whoops.
Jeff just jumped in.
There he is. Man, I am so bad at this. It starts jumping, and it's like trying to.
When it goes, it goes.
Yeah. So, and like I told you on StreamYard, it's like they don't just come at the bottom. You know, they come in the middle. They come at the So they're popping up all over the place. So
that's a little mean.
Yeah, I think they're doing it to me on purpose. Who's Nebraska got tomorrow, JB?
Northwestern. Yeah, I think Northwestern's 0-something, so I would sure as heck hope something good would happen. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Since Bill's in the chat, JB, I need to go ahead. I need to go ahead and don't forget to hit the like button. I need to go ahead and show off this that Bill sent me this week. It's so here's what Bill said. I think this is hilarious. He went to the post office to get his winnings from me, and I put that Rough Rider smallest knife in there. He said he was just bawling laughing in the post office, and he just knew he had to he said, okay, game on. And he went and got this.
That looks kind of.
Yep. Oh, look, everybody. And we can fight. Oh!
Knife fight. We better not say that. We might get kicked off of YouTube.
That. He's got Navy on his, and I got deer all over mine. So
yeah.
There you go.
I love it.
Navy.
I love it.
These are awesome, Bill. It was hilarious, and this unboxing video has done really well because I titled it something like "That's not a knife. This is a knife."
Right.
And I think it's doing really, really well. I was laughing my head off. People were talking about the action because listen. I mean, it's just like
that's a dropper.
It's definitely, and it clicks in there real good. It is plastic. People ask me, what's it made of?
I don't know about yours, but this thing is actually pretty dang sharp.
Yeah, it's got an edge for sure. It's not paper cutting sharp. Like really clean, at least mine's not.
Let's see. I think this one. Let's see.
Oh my goodness! See, mine didn't.
Yeah,
do
that thing's pretty. It came pretty darn. I was amazed at how sharp it came. I was like, I'm gonna hurt myself.
All right, now I gotta get paper out. Okay, well, yeah, okay. It's got some hang-ups.
Yeah.
But it's definitely sharp. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you need to pocket carry. You need to pocket carry that and put a wave function on it so you can.
So here we go. I'm gonna do this. This is gonna look really weird on camera, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So somebody asked me if it would fit in my pocket. Yeah,
it will.
Yeah. See,
nice.
I don't. Who needs a pocket clip?
Exactly. Exactly. Who needs a pocket clip when the knife's so big it won't fully fit in your pocket?
It's its own pocket clip. That's hilarious.
Yes, it is. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, Jason. Oh man. That would have been awesome, brother. I went on there, and I mean, I couldn't even get it to load. They were gone before it loaded. That's
GECs, man.
Well, I don't think Austin had very many of them.
Well, he might not have. He might not have.
But nowhere has. I'm saying I looked at they dropped on GP Knives, and they were gone the same.
Oh yeah.
But Jason, thank you so much for the thought, man. At some point, I'm going to have at least one nice GEC knife. Definitely going to. I just don't know that I want to play in the secondary market. It's not my thing. And who knows if I'll ever get one in the primary market. I because they're just so fast.
And I'm sure we'll talk about Finch here in a minute, but you're talking about traditional pocket knives.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at Bill's comment.
I was steering everybody towards traditional pocket knives because it seems like he has the Finches up really like
he did.
That.
He had them before Finch had them on their website.
Yeah. So I mean, that's kind of where I steer people because one, Austin's a great dude. He really is, and he seems like he has them like first and foremost. He has the last 2 or 3 drops.
Yeah.
He gets them up, so
he's doing a really good job with what he's got going on for sure.
Absolutely.
And I'm impressed. Yeah, Bill, that's hilarious. And Jason, back to your comment, man. Don't ever worry about it. You don't have to buy me something like that, man. Don't ever worry about it. Woo! There's Rusty.
Hey, Rusty, what's up, buddy?
Oh my goodness. Well, since we're talking about Finch real quick, let's go ahead and get the pocket check out of the way.
Okay.
Guys, I have breaking news. It actually broke last night, but that's okay. The AD 20.5 is back in the house. Zach had this. Well, JB had it, and Peter had it, and Zach had it, and it's back in the house. I am tempted. I've been seeing everybody's new scales on these, the wood scales, and I saw somebody with fat carbon. I don't know, at some point, but for now, I'm just so glad to have it back. This will be in the pocket quite a few times in the next week or so because I love this knife. I know you are getting excited about GC. I still don't own one. Yeah, Jason, I understand, man. It's hard.
They're just so hard to grab when they come out.
Yeah, that acorn one was ridiculous looking. That thing is beautiful. So
there was the single bladed Barlow. It would have with the red and black.
That's the Angus, that one.
That was the Angus.
That was that's
Angus
the
was all black.
That's the acorn Barlow.
Right.
And they had a green micarta, which was gorgeous, and then I saw that red one. That was really cool.
I mean, I was working, so I was like, there's no way I'm getting that.
Bill, my only thing on the Remington Trappers, when I see them in people's hands, they look chunky to me. And they're multiple blades. I still think I want to start with a single blade. So there you go. Yeah, exactly, Michael. So July, that's when I got it at Blade Show in June. So yeah, but I haven't had it it's been gone for 2 months.
Yeah.
So that's in the pocket today, and then red Finch Friday, and I think somebody else might have one of these. There we go. And of course, we have the Devil's Finger today. We're matching on everything today, JB. What is that?
Red Finch Friday, man.
Giant knives and red knives, and hey, Ryan Gilbert, welcome.
Welcome, Ryan.
What else you got? I know you just you're just starting your day, but
yeah, this is as far as I made it. I haven't found its buddy yet for today, but we'll find one and
okay.
We'll get it.
We'll let you settle into it.
Yeah. Let me wake up.
And then along with that, we're going to talk about something really cool right now. And to start that off, I'm going to show all this crazy swag that I got in with my AD 20.5 from some guy named Zach. I got that.
Nice.
I got some patches. Nice. I may have to keep one of these patches. There you go. DSKFS patches and stickers and DSKFS stickers. So cool, Zach. Thank you so much for sending those along. And JB, I think that's a great jumping off point to talk about what in the world just happened.
What the community does what the community does. That's what happened, man. I mean,
awesome.
All you got to do is put out a call and things just kind of start happening.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was amazing.
Yeah, so he went from like 9,800 and some odd to 10,000 in like 4 days, 3.5 days.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. And I'm like, well, Michael, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, your dog will be fine. On his ear. Okay, so hopefully that'll be good to go. Let's see. Yeah, Michael, don't like that at all. The Remington Trapper is very expensive in my mind. I feel like it was a straight GEC drop, not a collab. Yeah, it kind of felt that way. But it's a good looking knife. It looks a little chunky for me. That's all I was saying. I think for those, I would rather have a single bladed. Yeah, that's just me. I'm weird that way.
No, yeah, I like the single bladed. I like the single bladed traditionals a little better.
Yep.
Because you don't have the other blades in your way when you're trying to grip it. I mean,
right.
I mean, and don't get me wrong. There's plenty of beautiful knives out there that are multi-blade, but I just like the single bladed better.
The oil field jack is one of the main reasons why I would say that. It's probably, to me, of all the knives, something about that wood. The oil field jack was probably the prettiest of the 8 knives Jack Ben has sent me. But again, when you had the main blade open and you had that pin blade sticking in your, it wasn't for me. As far as showing it to people and going, wow, look at this beautiful knife, awesome. As far as gripping it and holding it to actually use it. So no, for me, a single blade is the way to go. Now, if you're a collector, I see why a lot of the collectors love the double blades because, you should have that if you're a collector. Period. End of story.
Hey, Jeremy, what's up, man?
Okay, so the bigger size bullet was $50 cheaper last year. Interesting, Bill. Huh. Didn't know that. But, thanks everybody who's congratulating Zach. It doesn't happen without you guys sharing it everywhere. It doesn't happen without people like, go ahead, name them off, Scab, and who were the rest of them that jumped in there?
Oh, well, obviously it was Zach
you and Zach. Yeah, you and Zach.
And then Scab from Choir Voice Cutlery, Joe from Steel Forged and Fire, Sword and Knife, our Justin, Blue Collar Survival, and Simplify EDC guy on Instagram, Vince. He jumped in as well. So
that was awesome.
That's it's just pretty cool. I mean, we ended up, they all pledged to donate $100. So, I mean, that's $600 to Zach's charity. And for those of you, I think I mentioned it. Did I mention it on my video this morning? I don't remember. But it's Clackamas Women's Services is who the charity
was. I saw it on your Instagram thing.
Yeah, maybe that's where that's where it's going. So very cool. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a very worthy charity for sure. So that's awesome.
Absolutely.
That's great. And I know Zach's been I didn't know which charity he was going to choose because I know he's dealt with some others that were really cool in the past that he's talked about. So that's a really cool one. Let's see. Zach got 10K and a charity got help. I love this community. That's exactly. And if you guys watched the stream, which I watched it after the fact, but with JB on with Scab and Joe, they were talking about, this kind of stuff doesn't necessarily happen in these other communities. And it's, my son still says it. My son that goes on these gaming channels all the time. He's like, Dad, these people like gripe at each other the whole time. They don't sit here and talk at each other and have fun, and they certainly wouldn't raise money for each other. So,
well, that my son, he got me started, and at the time he had a gaming channel as well, and he was so amazed when he's like, why are you work with these other channels? How are you?
Right.
And it's like, well, we just do. We work together. And he's like, man, that would not happen here.
Exactly. My son, you guys remember when I started doing streams, he was my moderator for a while, and he just thought it was the weirdest thing he'd ever seen with you guys talking to each other. He's like, Dad, that doesn't happen. These guys are really nice to each other. And I'm like, yeah, that's very much. Jason did a scale swap on his bug out. Very cool.
Nice.
He likes the heft to it. Okay. Very
Hey, Mark Ratliff, welcome.
Hey, Mark. Welcome. Glad you are here. Yeah, best community ever, Jason. You got that right.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
And I'm going to say this carefully because I don't know which came first. This is one of those chicken or egg things.
Okay.
But and I'm sure, like you, like we were taught, Zach probably as well, from an early age, that we give to people, and giving is better than receiving, all of us.
Of course.
But I think the fact that this community is the way it is probably has a huge part for how it's inspired you and Zach to do all this DSKFS stuff. Because it's just how it's bred into us. So,
right. Yep. Absolutely.
Very much
Plains Crafter, what's up?
Hello. Oh, it's afternoon. You guys always get this wrong. I don't know what that is. I'm just kidding.
The time warp.
Yeah, imagine that in France the knife community doesn't even exist. Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, I mean that's in certain places it doesn't because of just the restrictions that are involved.
Right.
Without a doubt.
Understood. Oh, somebody's calling me from work. I'm on lunch. I'll call you back. We'll see how that goes. If they keep calling, start getting a text from my boss or something, I'll be like, uh-oh. We'll go from there. We'll see. Well,
you are a welcome part of ours, Paul, without a doubt.
Yeah, absolutely, Paul. You huge part of our community. Yep. Oh, there you go. I didn't put his comment up. My brother has been a gaming. Let's see what you got here. My brother's been a gaming streamer for years, full time, only job. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah,
pretty cool. Pretty cool,
but not the same community. Yep.
Yeah,
I understood.
Man, if I could do this for a living, I'd be overjoyed.
Oh yeah, no doubt. We were talking about, without going into it, another member of the community looking to go full time and in the knife world, and I think that's really, really cool to be able to parlay this into something like that.
Absolutely.
And heck, you never know if a certain guy keeps making his. If my knife works and I make a few more, maybe I can do that at some point. That would be nice.
That would be nice.
Oh crud! Oh well, I just knocked something in the floor. So speaking of Tempest Knives, I wanted to show you guys this crazy thing. A young man who's a friend of my number 2 son, Tyler, the one that you guys, was a moderator, made this for me. Is that not the coolest thing ever?
That's awesome.
He started asking me stuff, and I knew he was working on something. He does woodworking. This is, look at that cedar. Is that not the craziest?
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. And the way he finished it just made it real cool. It's going to turn into a knife stand. This is like step 1 of what he's trying to do. But I just thought, man, that is so stinking cool of him to just do that. And
it's funny. It's funny because we all have knives in common and stuff. And I posted that video on that organization, that seed organizer and stuff yesterday, and some people were leaving comments about, thank you for doing, more diversified content. And I'm trying to do that.
Right.
And that was just seemed like an opportunity to do that. Well, it's so funny because the P-51, World War II planes in specific, but the P-51, man, That is one of my favorite sounds in the world when those things fly by.
Rolls-Royce engines.
Yeah.
It just sounds...
Just that hum. Oh, that's awesome.
If you hear that and you don't know what it is, you need to pay attention, because as soon as I hear a P-51, I go, it's a P-51, because it's just...
Those are awesome.
Yeah, I love going to air shows and hearing them. When I hear it fire up, what I miss. Oh,
sorry.
Oh, wait a minute. All right, we're gonna count the rings real quick. I don't think so. Gosh, Michael. Okay,
sorry,
ladies and gentlemen, this just in: Winchester has possessed Michael Morgan. Count the rings. Look at you people.
This Spitfire's a good one too, Paul.
I'll put it up there, and you guys can freeze it and count the rings. You bunch of smart alecs. Holy moly. And then there's this cool thing that came in this month.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and if you guys didn't watch the live on Monday night with River, check that out. What a neat dude, man. I agree, Paul, very much so. The Spitfire was an amazing plane as well. Yep. So this guy came in this month, really, really digging it. And this will be going in the 2K giveaway. By the way, guys, little plug. I'm at 1930, I think. So I just need 70 subs and we're over, and then this giveaway is going. So
that's the next thing we need to do is get you to 2K.
There you go. It's coming. I told JB a little earlier, guys, I haven't been in a hurry because I wasn't ready for the giveaway. I think as of yesterday, I got a second knife in and I'm ready to go now. So go for it. I was like, please, nobody push me over because I'm not ready yet. But I am absolutely ready.
After I did that, and Zach made it to 10K, I was like, oh, I hope he was ready. You know what I mean? I was like,
exactly. Now I know he's been planning for that one for a while. I had too. I just didn't know exactly what I was gonna give away. I showed JB and he gave me a seal of approval. So I think we're good to go on the giveaway now. So I think you guys will dig it. It's going to be really cool.
Dude, it's like so many people have told me, I used to do the polls on my community page for like the month, when I do my affiliation knife, right? I used to do the polls.
This or this, right?
And I did it, but anytime I always threw in an option that says, doesn't matter, it's an opportunity to win a free knife. That's usually what won.
Yeah.
So people don't care. They're just happy to have the opportunity.
I agree.
Which is cool.
Well, I mean, I got a really cool knife to give away this Monday night on the stream. By the way, I'm not going to post what knife it is because I don't. This is going to sound really terrible. Every time I have ever posted that there would be a giveaway on a KF Live, we ended up with people that just came for the giveaway. And
you're gonna have that anyway.
And so I don't ever post that. So I'll just tell you guys, I think I'm gonna have a pretty cool knife to give away Monday night. But it just comes and goes. But what I was gonna say is you're exactly right. Monday night, if you remember from the Smoky Mountain Knife Works box, there was that old timer with the pack of playing cards. I gave that away Monday night, and everybody loved it. I mean, you're exactly right. It doesn't really matter. I mean, again, sometimes I get stressed because I want to always give away something really nice because I love the reaction people give when it's something they really want. But at the same time, you guys are the greatest because you just want the opportunity to win, like JB said. So.
Hey, Grom,
that is a lot of fun. So, guys, what I didn't do in the pocket check back there, let's go ahead and hear what you guys are carrying today. I don't know why I didn't do that, JB. I sometimes forget stuff, and then we'll jump back in after that and cover some more ground. I want to hear a little more about your month, and then I want to hear about next week. Yeah, we're going to do a month in review and a look forward. But, yeah, I mean, while they're typing that, my biggest and there goes the silly comments again.
Night, Dave.
Is Dave going?
Yeah, he just got off graveyard shift.
Oh, so. Yeah, okay, Dave. Glad you jumped in and said hello, man. Have a good sleep, brother. That's terrible. Yeah, graveyard shift. I did overnights and all that stuff for years, and early mornings. Anyway, what I was going to say is I guess the biggest highlight of review wise for me for the month of September was how many really high end slip joints I had in here to review.
Oh yeah.
Thanks to Ben from Jack Wolf Knives. So that I was just going to mention that was when. I'm glad he doesn't tell me what he's sending. And he says he's going to send more so when he gets his knives back from Lefty that are supposed to go to you. And then he says he's going to send me some more. And I'm like, just don't tell me what they are. Because when they get here and he tells me, and he told me the story about that PPP TC Barlow. And he told me how expensive it was and how rare it is and all this. My eyes went like this. And I'm like, and you sent that to me? Yeah, so thankfully he doesn't tell me in advance. So that's good. So the first one, Rusty's got the Spartan Palace, which he sent me at some point, and I love that knife. I think you had it as well, didn't you, JB? No. Is that one of the ones he sent you? It's not.
The palette, no,
it's not. That was he sent me 2 rounds of knives, so I get a little confused.
Right.
Thank you, Rusty, and that sounds cool. Yep, and let's see. Yeah, I agree, Jason, and that's why I stopped doing it, because I want it to be about the organic fun that we have, and not about people that. I mean, again, I'm okay if you just come for the giveaway, but don't sit there and ask over and over again. You know, it just was weird. So I stopped.
Every once in a while you get the guy that jumps in, and the first comment they make is, "When is the giveaway?" And it's like.
It's okay if they ask it once,
but when it's at the end, like it always is.
Right. Some of them keep going, and it's just like, oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Michael's got a 940 and a case medium toothpick and olive green peach seed jig bone. Wow. That's a long name, Michael.
I like that peach seed. I like the way that jigging's done. I have one, and it's, what is it? Shoot, now I can't remember. Or no, I had it in on review. That's right. I don't have it. I had it in for review. So I like the way that's done, though.
The toothpicks are an interesting knife. They're actually, I don't think I would like a large toothpick because it's just so slender and long, but the medium and the smalls are really cool.
Now, see, the toothpick is the one of the single blades that I'm like, it's just, I don't know. It's just not one of my favorite patterns.
Yeah, but they can be really pretty. I mean, they're really,
of course they can.
But again, in your hand, they're a little different. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dave says he's stuck with that till January. Oh my goodness, the overnight shift.
The Graves, yeah.
All right, so Top Dog has the brand new Best Tech Operator. Now,
I want to check one. I want to check one of those out.
I just returned. Guys, this is how cool Justin at White Mountain Knives is. By the way, another highlight from September. I'm now an affiliate with White Mountain Knives. If you use KnivesFAST at checkout, you get 10% off, and you can buy a knife and then lose it. Right, JB?
Unfortunately, you can. And you know what's terrible is I'm going to buy another one. Well, I better do it soon.
Yeah.
And now they're out of them.
Yeah, I hope you can find one.
I can't do it again. You know what I mean?
You can find one.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, I wouldn't want to. I mean, there's a knife or two in my collection that I think I'd just be a little upset, but I think something like that, I'd be like, oh no, that's terrible.
I'd be much more upset if it was a couple of different knives. I mean, I had that thing a week. You know, I swear it just disappeared into the ethos.
I have a feeling it's going to show up one day.
I have no
after you buy a new one, it's going to show up.
It probably will.
What I was going to say though is I sent those 2 knives, the Sear and the Hadros, back to Justin, and like all I did was send him the tracking, and he's like, "Okay, you want to pick 2 more?" And I'm like, "Okay." So I've got a couple of knives. I'm going to wait till the unboxing to say what they are coming in from Justin, but one of them I almost had, but he was out of the one I was interested in was the Operator. I had the Operator, and then I realized it was out of stock, the one that I wanted to see. So I'll probably get that the next month to check out. But guys, you guys don't know. I mean, it's tough sometimes. Because I'm building my own knife, I don't have a lot of money to just go out and buy a lot of new knives right now. So having somebody just sending me new knives to check out that are new. It's been a big deal for the channel. So Justin,
that's amazing.
Awesome.
It's amazing that people do that.
Yep. What's Freak Show got, JB?
It's like a Kaiser Deadpool Feist. Oh, nice. From Mojave Outdoor and a red Olight i3T. Yes, I would love that, Kerry.
That's why I asked you to read it.
It's Red Friday, baby. It's Red Friday.
And I got my red on. I asked you who Nebraska was playing, but I didn't say Liberty's playing Alabama Birmingham in their brand new stadium. They're 200. This baffles my mind. 2 years ago, Alabama Birmingham shut down their football program. People protested and they brought it back, and now they just built a brand new $200 million stadium.
I guess they're investing in it.
I'm like, wait, we don't have money to fund the programs that we're closing it down, and now we build a $200 million stadium. Okay. I know they got mostly donations for that, so I think that's okay. But at the same time, it's just like, oh, really?
Hey, man, people in Alabama love their football.
They do. So, yeah, Liberty's got them tomorrow night at 7, and now the comments just jumped. Okay. All right, so let's see. David Iverson, one of my favorites was the K-Bar Dozier I got from Women Carrying Out. Okay. You have that with you today, David?
Oh, the Dozier. The Dozier's just a great little knife.
Yep.
Everybody asks me, what's a good budget knife? That's always on the list.
Oh, yeah, it's right there every time. Jason's got his usual. That takes up 2 paragraphs. And minus the Teal Designs fixed blade utility knife. He lost it last week. There you go.
Dude, what is it, man? Jason, what's going on? I know. Losing knives. It just, golly.
So I'm going to let you read this next one, JB, when I put it on the screen. And then you might have a baby knife you need to show off while you're reading about the babies here.
Baby Banter and a Rough Rider Baby Barlow in white bone. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I just got this little guy in yesterday, I think it was. And we're going to be doing another Let's Talk Rough Riders here soon. But I got this little guy in.
You want to talk about baby?
This is the baby bullfrog. It's the tadpole. And it's assisted. And it's kind of cool. The whole reason I got this,
watermelon. It looks like a watermelon.
It does. Oh, it definitely does. It definitely looks like a watermelon. But the whole reason I got this is I was talking to Greg, and Greg's like, "You got to get one of these." He's like, "I have it on my desk right now," and I was like, "All right, I'll check it out." So, yep. Talk about baby knives. We got
it almost looks like it should be a button lock. That's a screw, I know, but it looks like a button.
It does. Yeah. I didn't grab the bullfrog when it was out. But I had to get one of these.
There, man.
It does. Oh, it's a snappy little bugger. Oh, without a doubt. That's
awesome. And then Jeff Carter has the exclusive Actium. I wonder what's exclusive about it. Let us know, Jeff. That's interesting.
An exclusive Actium?
That's what he says. Right? Yeah. I want to know what it is, Jeff. Did that come out recently? Yeah, let us know.
Well, the only reason I ask is because I thought Send Cuts were only going to be available on Amazon, right?
Right. That's what I thought as well.
So I'm
interested.
Definitely.
Yeah,
maybe it's something he did himself. So
maybe,
and that would definitely.
Napster's got the 810 Contigo.
Planescrafter. That's an embryo, not a baby.
Grom's got the Sidious, another Send Cut, and
another
a
Send Cut. Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, night work is the worst. I agree, Bill. Okay, 2A Dave, before he left, had the AD 20.5 Shark's Foot. Woo!
Yeah.
I think I might have one of those. And an OG Blue Bug Out. Very cool. Hey, Nick Martino. Hey, Tim B. Tim should be getting his winnings from this past Monday night and the next day or so.
Oh, okay. He's got the one he got from me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes more sense.
Sorry, Jeff. It comes down to, unfortunately, I give away so many knives, I forget who gets what.
I do too. I forget who I gave stuff away 2 weeks ago. I'm serious. When this monster came from Bill, I totally forgot his friggin' name. I just saw no, his last name, because he just put B and then his last name on
Right.
And I'm like, who is that? And I had emailed him and saw his last name and mailed him a package. And then I'm like, who is this from? And then, it was like a light bulb went out with his note,
Sorry, Jeff. I'm old and my memory's dying. So
if Marcos, go ahead and tell him what JB and I's problem is. He'll say
CRS, man. Yep. CRS.
Let's see.
I can't remember stuff.
Kaiser Feist Warncliffe Titanium. Very cool. From Justin Lundquist. Very cool.
Yeah, I tell you what, a Feist is one I've probably been wanting to add to my collection. I just really like the shape of that knife.
It's very interesting. In the is it the Eidolon or something like that? It has sort of a very similar shape to it as well.
I can't remember the name. Is that it? Yeah, I think you're right. Something like that. Yeah.
David's got a red K-bar dozer, so he does have it. Red GC Farm and Field Bullnose and a red Victorinox Alox Pioneer. Man, there's a lot of red going on in here today, JB.
Red Friday, man.
It's like they knew you were coming. Yeah, I know. In the pocket today, brand new to me, Neutron 2 with lime green G10. Tim, very cool. I like a Neutron 2.
So I have to comment on Andrew's comment there. Poor Andrew, man.
Where is it?
I put that guy through the ringer. So he moved, right? He moved and he won the K-Bar Becker that I gave away.
Oh, gotcha.
So he did exactly what I asked him to. He emailed me his new address. Well, I didn't do it that minute. A couple days later, right? I'm going through, talk about being old and memory sucks. And I'm like, well, Andrew's a channel member. I have his address. Yeah, I had his old address. So I sent the Becker to his old address. And it got delivered to his old address. Well, I'm like, well, I still owe him a knife. So I gave him the opportunity to basically pick a different knife or whatever he wanted. So he picked the Becker. He chose the Becker again. So I ordered it, sent it straight from Smoky Mountain. It gets he said really close to his house. And then it sat at FedEx for I don't know how long. I swear to God, it had to sit there for 5 days.
That's crazy. Andrew,
it didn't update or nothing.
And that explains why Andrew told me when I send his knives back not to use FedEx.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And I'm emailing him. I'm like, dude, I am so sorry. First, I send the first one to a wrong one. Now the second one won't get delivered. It's like, my goodness. Just get this guy a knife, man.
And speaking of Andrew, he can't chat much because he's at work, but he's got the EZC and the Devil's Finger. Red Devil's Finger.
EZC 1.5.
Michael says he ordered a Groman number 4 survival knife this morning.
Dude, those Gromans are nice little knives, man.
Guys, if I miss your comment, I apologize. This thing jumps all over the place.
You want to talk about single-bladed slip joints? This little Groman that Sean from the EDC sent me. That's a nice little knife, man.
I saw that one. That looked really cool.
Hey, look at that. SMKW in the house.
Oh, cool. Very cool. What blade shape are you looking for, Freak Show? Just out of curiosity. He said he can't find the right blade shape and handle when he was ready to grab one. So I'm just curious what blade shape it was you like. So let's see. Who we got? Is it Greg?
Probably Greg.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Hello, Greg or Isaac or TC or all of the above. Hello, guys. The EZC 1.5, I keep saying I want one. I have a list of knives that are on my hurry up and grab one list. And good luck while you're trying to actually make
a knife. Really long list for me anyway.
It's getting ridiculous. And Andrew sent me two that are definitely on my list. Come on. Can I even reach them over here? So, of course, at some point, I've got to have a Kapara. I just really dig this thing. I like the way it locks you in. I love that sleek shape.
Yeah.
And guys, Alistair Phillips liked my picture, so that's really cool. And this guy, the Snex Mini Buster from Wii, just listen. I just love this thing. It's Greg. Hey, Greg. Welcome. Good to have you here. But so people keep and that, like I told you, that We Sear that I just reviewed. Unfortunately, I just wasn't able to buy it right then and there, but I'm gonna get one of those. That thing was one of my favorite knives that I've handled in the past year for sure. Cool, Warncliffe.
Yeah,
very cool. All right. Well, JB, what about the rest of this month? I mean, what happened good for your channel? Well, I mean, lots of stuff, I'm sure, but what happened good in September?
Obviously, we talked about this stuff with Zach. I mean, honestly, that is the highlight of the month. I mean, that's just great. Had some really good knives come in. We kind of showed the devil's finger. I'm really loving this. I am loving the 535 BK-4.
How does that aluminum feel in hand? Does that feel
great?
Solid and good?
Yeah. This is probably by far my favorite production bug out.
All right, JB, you got to do the introduction.
Oh, the lovely and wonderful Christine. Yes, welcome.
Hey, Christine.
Welcome. So, yes. Yeah, this is... It is probably my favorite production. The Battle Worn was up until then because I just like the style of the Battle Worn, but this one's nice. And then of course I had this one come in. The full review's yet to come. Of course, we got the Hedros.
Yep. Mine's dropping next week, my review.
Yep.
I think Tuesday, I believe. So
mine will probably end up dropping towards the end of the week.
Okay.
But
they can hear my crazy opinion first and then hear your crazy opinion later. So
it's been funny, you know. Peter and I have actually dropped reviews on the same day. I mean, completely.
You and I have before too.
Completely, you know. But in a way, I think that's good. I think that's good because one opinion is fresh in somebody's mind. They can immediately go to the other one and watch it and get that immediate comparison of the knives. Oh, I'm sorry. What's Rusty say here? Sending some knives out later this month to scab. Okay, cool, Rusty. And then Greg is asking if I got my tadpole yet.
Yeah, yes. We were playing with it earlier.
I did get my tadpole. Yes, indeed. I told him you were the one that talked me into getting it.
Yep.
So, but yeah.
All right. Here's the thing, Michael. All right. I think I'm at like a mean age here. I'm 51. I might be 52, and I might be 52 in somewhere within this month. But come on, man.
He calls it the angry watermelon.
Yeah, that's what
exactly what he said. Yeah,
it does look like an angry. It definitely doesn't. Yeah. Christine wants to know how you like your tadpole. So.
I just got it, Christine. I just got it. So I mean, it's a small knife, so obviously it's going to be pretty much limited in its capabilities. But I tell you what, it's snappy. It's a snappy little bugger.
JB, is it larger or smaller than the Kai V?
Oh. You know, it's pretty close.
Thank you, David.
I think.
Thank you, Rusty. Thank you, David. Rusty's about my age, and David says I'm young. So thank you.
I think it's roughly about the same size as the Kai. Yeah, it's pretty close.
So
Kai might be just a little bit bigger.
That thing
maybe
wasn't for me, but it's okay.
That's a cool little box cutter. I mean, I mean, it's kind of a cool little knife.
Yep. I'm trying to look at what else I had on my list. I think, I know what it was. I wanted you to talk about your plans for next week, Blade Show.
Yeah.
And Christine, I know Christine's in the chat. And she's going.
Yeah.
And David's 58. You're still young too, David. We'll count that as young. Paul says he's 55 on the 4th. So yeah, see, we're all young here.
Exactly.
Ish. says the guy with the white beard. Yeah. But so you're leaving it's next
Thursday.
Friday and Saturday or Saturday and
Friday
Sunday?
and Saturday. Yep. It's Friday and Saturday. Leaving Thursday. Obviously doing the show Friday and Saturday, and there's some other stuff that we're kind of having in the works, so hopefully that will work out and we'll have I don't want to get too into it, but it's going to be fun. It's
Cool.
going to be a lot of fun. So
cool. I heard you say you're going to try to do a little bit of video, but probably not a ton.
Oh, yeah. You know, I mean, Zach and I talked, and I mean, yeah, of course.
I enjoyed doing the video, and I did it in between.
That's kind of what I wanted to do. Yep. I don't know how much like solid, like 10, 15 minute cuts I will do.
Right.
And I just kind of want to do like a collage video of like all the people I meet and talk to, and that's kind of what I want to do. Just kind of, hey TC, what's up, man?
TC, I didn't want to talk over you there, but welcome TC. Yeah, that was my favorite part, was all the people we met. I didn't even I didn't interview or do video with 2/3 of the people I met.
Right.
I was kicking myself after the fact, but I was only there for one day, and I wanted to make sure I was actually talking to people and not just videoing the whole time.
Exactly.
So, but like I wish I had interviewed Michael Martin from American Blade Works. I had a really good talk with him, really, really good talk with him, and wow, TC, that's some big words right there.
I know. The
one over here is, I don't know about this guy, but. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. But yeah, I wish I had done a video with Michael Martin, but I just enjoyed talking to him. Everybody talks about my video with Ben from Jack Wolf, because that's where a lot of people really first got to know he existed. But I actually talked to him with Kyle from DTOM and Kevin for like 20 minutes and heard his whole spiel. And I walked away and I'm like, what am I doing? So I walked back over there and I'm like, hey, Ben, do you mind doing that whole thing again on camera? And he's like, no, not at all. So, there were probably 10 people. I cannot remember his name, but the guy from Arcane Design, we had a really good talk, and I didn't video any of it. Israel, I think his name is. And there were tons of people like that I talked to, and I didn't, because it just didn't feel like, the right time to just start. Oh, hold on, I'm going to record.
Right. And that's, I'm kind of that way too. I'm just like, I mean, yes, I know that's kind of the whole reason for going and stuff, but I don't know. I just hate sticking a camera in somebody's face and going, talk to me. You know what I mean? I know. It's crazy. But,
Michael, I need to get on the list for that one that's got the black and blue handle. The black and blue Micarta, I think it is, or maybe it's G10. I don't care. It's black and blue. And then Jason said, probably guarantee I feel much older. I abused my body when I was younger. Skateboard. Well, see, Jason, you should see my knees. I was a skateboarder in California when I was a kid, and my knees are shredded. And I played soccer and baseball and basketball. And so, I'm a little beat up as well.
And I hear you, Rusty, and that's kind of what, why I want to do it.
That's why I did the video. That was the whole reason. I'm excited that it blew up the way it did, the video.
Yeah.
But that's not why I did it. I did it because you guys said in advance, we can't go. Can you share some content with us? And I was like, I got to do something. So I wish I had done.
That's fantastic, Christine. I would love to do that. If that's exactly what, definitely.
That would be cool.
Oh, speaking of TC and these t-shirts, I just got my new SNKW t-shirt with Sasquatch. I had to get a Sasquatch
Oh, I need to get one of those.
I had to get a Sasquatch shirt.
All right, I'll have to get me one of those. I'll go look here in a little while.
And yes, I will be taking it to Blade Show West with me.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I had to get I mean, come on. It's Sasquatch.
Yep. I hear you, Dion. I could not skate now to save my life, but I was actually pretty decent. I tell my kids all the time, now think about it. This would have been 1976, 7, 8, 9, somewhere in there. We were skating concrete pools in California before anybody was doing any of that stuff, That was a long time ago. So I was skating pools, tearing my knees up. Very much so. So old guy talking old stories. I love it.
Well, there was no way I was ever going to have a skateboard because I grew up out in the middle of nowhere on gravel roads, and skateboards don't really roll too well on gravel.
Right. which is why none of my kids really got into it because I got a gravel driveway. But the neighborhood I lived in El Cajon, California, had sidewalks everywhere. So we would ride the sidewalks, the streets. I mean, we did all this stuff. I did not have a half pipe in my backyard. That would have been amazing. Across the street, there was a guy that had a little vacant. He owned it a lot, and he turned it into a BMX track. So we would go over there and ride bikes on that. But no, I don't collect vintage boards. That would be pretty cool, though. My daughter's trying to get me to get a longboard, and I'm like, do you want me to die? I used to water ski. I used to snow ski. I really don't do any of those things anymore because I have to be healthy for the line of work I do, and fairly, I got to be able to use my hands and my arms and my legs and my eyes and all that stuff. So it's like, I don't do a ton of that.
TC asked me what I'm fidgeting with. It must be coming through on the mic. Sorry. I think it's going to be my other carry for today.
Well, I was fidgeting with this one too. So
but this one came from DGA bought this one and sent it to me.
Very
and he's
cool.
Like, so JB, he's like, I bought it. If you want to buy it. And I'm like, okay. And it's the red micarta Neutron 2.
I think I just cut.
And I'm like,
neat.
Did you? And I'm like, well,
it's okay.
Yeah, I think I might have to buy this one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna work out a deal, and I'm gonna have me a red
Very
micarta
cool.
Neutron
Very cool.
2, I think.
Yeah.
So
one wheels look really cool. There was a guy when I was in West Virginia. There was a guy trying to ride the one wheel on the downhill mountain biking courses. He was dying over and over again. But yeah. So wanted to tell you guys one thing about my knife, the Tempest Knives Mach 51. And again, we showed this really cool sign earlier with the logo on it, and I've shown the blade. We are a little more than a month away from me having prototypes in hand.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. I'm in the middle of trying to set up the Kickstarter and to determine what the final price is going to be, but I'm still waiting on. I got paper towels over here somewhere in this. Yeah, there we go. But it's not bleeding right now, which is really weird.
Oh.
I think I just pinched it.
Hang on. I got it. Hashtag.
I didn't cut myself that bad. I don't think there's enough red micarta out there. Yeah, but we've all been showing off our devil's fingers here.
Oh yeah.
There's your red micarta right there,
dude. Okay, I got to do it real quick.
Yep,
that's a hell of a duo.
That's really nice.
That's some red micarta for you.
Yeah, that's
right
a lot
there.
of red. TC, thank you. If you hadn't heard, I have a knife coming out. At some point, I'm definitely thinking about talking to you guys about it. But for now, I'm just getting ready to do a Kickstarter. I've shown the blade. Matter of fact, if you go to Tempest Knives on Instagram, you can see the blade. And what I was about to say is, since it'll be the first week of November that I have the prototypes, the first week of October. And by the way, I've already shared this with my Patreon members. So JB got to see the whole thing, but he's seen it before. And all my Patreon supporters already got to see what the knife looks like. And by the way, if you want to join Patreon, KnivesFAST, Patreon. If you want to join Big Red's Brigade, that's here on YouTube, on his channel. Check it out. Yeah, I have to go back to work while I'm bleeding. Exactly. I'm not bleeding. I don't know. I think I just pinched it. I don't think it was the blade that got me. I think it was this part right here. So I don't think I'm bleeding. But so probably Monday or Tuesday or maybe Wednesday of next week, I'm going to post a rendering of the whole knife. I just ask everybody to bear in mind that the rendering's about a month old. And when I ordered it, I made a couple of changes. So I'll note those in the Instagram post on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever day it ends up being. And there's a couple of really minor changes, like the clip is changed a bit. The positioning of the sharpening of the plunge so that it doesn't match the clip looks almost exactly like that.
No, I'm actually trying to answer Michael's question.
Okay,
I'm doing some measurements. He asked if you flip the clip, will it cover the shield, and I think it comes right up to the edge of the shield.
Yeah, I think it'll be, if you're looking at it.
I don't think it covers it, but it might just a tiny bit.
Yep. So yeah, that's very similar to the clip. That is, matter of fact, this knife is made by QSP. My knife's being made by QSP. This is probably pretty close to the size and shape of the clip that'll be on my knife.
I like that, Jason.
Very
which patient's going to send me a screenshot?
Let's see. I'll give you a list, Jason, and you can reach out to him. JB, Peter, Kevin, Lefty EDC. Let's see, Chaz, Mark Ratliff, Nicholas Shires. Anyway, there's a partial list. Reach out to one of them. They'll share it with you.
I'll see what I can do, Jason.
It's going to be Monday or Tuesday. I understand, Greg, but I'm saying for my new knife, it's Tempest Knives on Instagram. So if you're interested in seeing what there is on that, it's going to be there. But I'll probably repost it over on KnivesFAST Instagram as well. So here's the link to Tempest Knives on Instagram right there. So if you want to check it, there you go. But Nick, it'll be early next week. I'm going to release it. I want to make sure that everybody knows, and I'm going to have it in the description. There's been some changes since this, since this rendering, just so everybody knows it's not the exact thing, but it's pretty close. You'll get the vibe, which I think is the big deal right now, JB. If you know, I think
the changes are pretty. I mean, they're subtle. That's the word I'm looking for. They're very subtle changes. They're very subtle changes.
And I'm gonna say also one of the important things is some of this is still, when the prototype comes, I may still make changes. There's specifically in regards, and I'm just going to show the blade here, specifically in regards to where the plunge is in regards to the finger choil. That will probably change again, but I didn't want to overreact and cut it too far. So I've said, I'm just going to leave it like it is, get it in hand, and then decide where to go from there. So there'll still be more changes. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate it. But yeah, Nick, I seriously, it'll be probably Monday or Tuesday. It may even be this weekend that I post it. We'll see. So it's coming. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't give it too early, knowing there's still a month until the knife gets, actually gets in my hand and I can really show it. But after,
it's hard not to be excited, man.
Oh, I'm so freaking excited.
It's hard not to be excited, man. That's awesome. That's so cool.
So the other thing is, I just got this guy in from Kevin, Lefty EDC. This is also
the Nimble.
The Nimble is also a QSP. Now, here's the thing. We all talk about the Penguin. We all love QSP, the Gannett, all these knives we love. I'm telling you guys, on the OEM work, QSP is stepping up. And I am beyond excited. I didn't get frag pattern, but mine is titanium. And if I get this kind of action on mine, I am going to go crazy. So you want to talk about excited, JB? Yeah, I'm over the moon excited, to the point JB knows, guys, and I'll just do this real fast and somebody's going to freeze it. I've been sitting here drawing more knives for the last 4 or 5 days. There are probably 2 more folders and 2 more fixed blades sitting here in back of that. So JB says I need a sketchbook. I think he's right, because now I just got loose leaf paper laying everywhere. As a matter of fact, one of them, I won't show it, but one of them's even on I swear soon enough there's going to be one on a napkin over here.
Hey, man, napkin knives. The Solaris, man.
That's Solaris. Right. That's right.
Solaris was a napkin knife, man. TC's got a good screenshot, so there you go.
Well, the one I flashed is not quite done, so it'll change, but that's fine.
And to answer your question, Jason, I'm pretty sure you can if you go on, like, if you click an Instagram link.
Yes, you can.
If you're on a computer, you can look as a guest. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Jason, tell you what, buddy. Tell you what. I'm going to send you an email as soon as this is over. You're going to get an early look.
Oh.
So I'll send you an email as soon as this is over. Now I'm gonna offend everybody, but Jason gave me all my channel mascots and everything.
I want an email.
I gotta hook Jason up. You already seen it.
Oh yeah, okay. Right.
I'll copy you on the email.
Okay.
Yeah. So Nick, the fixed blade I drew yesterday that JB has seen a picture of. Well, I said I drew it yesterday. I've been drawing it for a month and a half, and I kind of got it to where I like it yesterday. Is a, well, hold on. Before I say what the actual cutting edge is, the cutting edge is 2 3/4. And the actual exposed blade with the finger choil is 3 inches, a little over 3. So, what are we doing now?
You're digging yourself into a hole.
He does. Jason does give me super chats on the regular.
He does.
Okay, fine. Sorry, guys.
Oh, there you go.
There's a super chat right there. Whoops.
Yeah.
Thank you, Christy. All right, I will get a sketchbook. My daughter told me what to get because she's an artist, and she told me what kind of sketchbook I need to get. But I do. As I wonder, does anybody know, do they make sketchbooks with grid paper? Because grid would be really helpful.
I'm sure they do, don't they?
I would think so. I'll find one. That would be really cool because I'm not a freehand artist. I am more of a, I need a guide. Although this is a plain piece of paper, but what I did was I held up my my ruler to draw against. So you got to have the ruler. But yeah, just one more time for the blade. I've been asked a couple more times. Guys, the thing is, I'm going to say something, JB, and you can slap me in the head. And by the way, thank you again, Christine. You can slap me if I'm wrong here.
That was a good idea, Christine. I'm getting in on that.
There you go. I don't think there's been something done like this. I think the whole reason I got excited about this is, yes, there's fullers on knives, but they're typically within the body of the blade. Having an extra piece that's a design element, meaning the hood of a car, the windshield of a car or the cockpit of an airplane, whatever you see in it. I see both. I don't think this has been done. So hopefully people will get excited about it. Yeah. JB's going to tell me it's wrong. Go ahead.
No. I'm just trying to think. I've seen blade holes like that.
Right.
You know, like
the closest thing I've seen, I didn't see till after I drew this. I sent a picture to David from Blade Banner, and he sent me something, and I went, ooh, because it's pretty similar, but a little bit different. Is the cormorant from is it Kaiser cormorant? The blade, but that's a hole all the way through. It's a hole all the way through, and it doesn't really look. It's just a shape. It doesn't look like. I mean, this front should look to you like the front of a boat or a plane or a car or whatever. I mean, that's the whole thing. It should say something. Oh my goodness. Jason, you didn't need to do that. I'll come to you in a second. JB, thank you. Holy cow, guys. It's raining sketchbook money, and Jason's hooking me up for the early look.
Oh, he's paying him off. He's paying him off.
Christine, don't say that, by the way.
What'd you say?
I literally, this started with a sketch of a knife for 2 years. And then when I hit that point where I actually came to something that I liked, now I've drawn, like I said, drawn 2 more fixed blades, 2 fixed blades, and 2 more folders. If it keeps up, okay, JB, I know we got to go here, but I want to bring up one more thing that's really fun. Have any of you guys gone? Okay, we're gonna do this, JB. We're gonna go. Let me go there first before I say this.
He's taking me somewhere. I don't know where we're going.
No, you know exactly where we're going. You just don't know yet. But you've been here, and we talked about.
I've been there. Okay, yeah, as long as I've been there before.
All right, so guys, I'm gonna show you something. If you have not been to this website, you need to go look at this because it's hilarious. I know I'm trying to share.
I hope it's not like Urban Dictionary or something.
No, it's not. All right. So if you go here, to what Finch has coming up. Okay, so this is
yeah.
finchknives.com. But if you scroll down
yeah.
and you keep on, look at this, guys.
No,
So
go back up real quick. Look right there.
Which
look
one?
at that knife. Back down to the
there
you go, the Roadrunner. Would you look at that knife in the middle?
Look at that yellow one. That is crazy. And,
dude, that is sick.
But let's talk about the middle one here too.
Yeah. Now, see, I'm not a huge fan of abalone.
Yeah.
But I mean, good on them. Good on them for and you know what? They're gonna force me to buy another white knife.
Exactly. But I like the one in the middle. I like the wood one, and up here that blue on the drifter. Yeah. But guys, if you look,
I know.
I'm not even. Wait a minute. Okay, so here's 2022.
Yeah.
By the way, I have promised Spencer that I'm going to sit down and I'm going to write out a description of what I think each of these is and send it to him so he can see how close I am.
Oh my goodness.
And so there's these. Look at 2023, guys.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? Buffalo tooth sounds really freaking cool.
I know. And they got the Hatfield and the McCoy. That's cool.
I saw that Hatfield in 22. And then 24, the Contender, guys. That's and the frog leg. Mothman.
I like the Bloodhound. The Bloodhound has me interested. Very interested.
It's not over, guys. There's 2 already in 2025. So Mako sounds really cool. And Snubnose as well. Are you kidding me?
Casey, can you show the cherry bomb real quick?
Yep, going back up. There we go.
Y'all know I'm gonna end up with a red cherry bomb.
This is mine.
But look at that smoke. Yeah. That's wow.
Yep. Now I hope I end up with that one. But we JB, little inside joke. I may end up with the red one. I'm just kidding. I'm just happy to have one to look at. So but there you go. But guys, are you kidding? They are like
I know.
Going crazy with the designs. It's
yeah, Greg says he's gonna need a frog leg to go with the tadpole. Yes.
So I vow to get a Finch or 5 eventually, Jason. There you go. Yeah, I mean, if they go at that prolific of a rate, man,
I
know. Who's going to stop them?
I know.
Yeah, the Harvester, Jason. I totally agree.
Yeah.
The Harvester. I've already stopped sharing, so I'm not going to go back to it because it's too hard. But there you go. So, I did want to do one more thing before I forget. So, guys. This guy over here, I keep pointing the wrong way, is a great friend. And I just want to make sure nobody here doesn't know JB, but guys, make sure you go check out his channel. If you haven't looked at his recent videos, especially the ones, since we're talking about the month of September, go check out his reviews from the month of September. Had some awesome and this great top 5-ish tag video.
It was definitely ish. It was definitely ish.
Oh, I ended up with 7. I made fun of you, and then I ended up with 7. So, guys. So check out JB's channel. Check out his videos. If most of you already have, but do it anyway. Very, very much so. And I'm interested. One of the 2 knives I have coming in from White Mountain Knives is a petrified fish.
Nice. One out. Yeah, dude. Well, and that's. For the month of September is I finally got the petrified fish knives in, and now the Raptor had just a smidge of lock rock on it, just a smidge. It was just noticeable.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I told them about it, and I'm like, hey, this is gonna be in my review. It's a thing, so, and they're like, immediately they were like, we're sending you another one. And I'm like, well, I mean, that's not what I'm asking for.
Right, exactly.
It's nothing that should it be there? No, it shouldn't. And they're making it well. Hey, Libertarian, nice.
Hey, Sal, what's up, man?
So, but yeah,
you,
so
Paul.
I mean,
bye, Paul.
And they said, oh, bye, Paul. They said that's how they're going to do business. So.
Yeah, that seems pretty cool. Now, the one I picked, I could tell you real quick, but it's a number. It's not. It doesn't have a name.
Okay. They have a lot of those.
Yeah,
those darn numbers. Those darn numbers confuse me.
Let's see. Which one was it? So, oh man,
I'm lucky. Both of the ones I had names, so it makes it easier.
Right, PF 838C.
838. Yeah, I'm not. That one, I'm not sure.
And that's the one I have coming. And then I also have exclusive, a White Mountain exclusive real steel knife is the other one.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I've never seen a real steel knife. So now I will.
Really?
Well, yeah, no, I have. Duh, I've got one in right now. Right, Andrew? Good grief. Where is it? It's over there. Anyway, I'm not going to.
Oh, nice, Chicago. Nice. That burgundy micarta tactic.
Right, the Phasma is the one that's here right now.
So sure. Yeah.
I lied. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to have to get back to work because my phone is still. I've got 2 voicemails now and several text messages that I need to take care of. So, and boss, if you're watching, this is my lunch break. No, I'm just kidding. They don't. It's fine. I get my work done and move on. So, JB, I really appreciate you being here, guys. Thank you, everybody who threw the super chats up there. I will definitely be getting a sketchbook. Really dig that. That's awesome. And Jason, if I forget to send you that email in the next hour or so, send me an email and I'll take care of you. And everybody else, heck, I may go ahead and do it this weekend now just to make sure everybody gets to see it from there. And guys, remember, as JB would say, and as everybody remember, those that are just deployed today, Red Friday. Yeah, sorry, Andrew. I definitely have the Phasma right now. So it's right over here. It's buried under stuff. So, but yeah, remember those deployed. Remember everyone deployed today, guys, and think about our troops. And thank you, everyone who has served. JB, everybody else. I think. Well, I don't want to start naming people because I'm going to miss somebody. But thank you, everybody who served and is serving and everything else. We appreciate all of you. So, yep. And JB, any last words?
Guys, thanks for showing up. Thanks for supporting KC. Get him to 2K. Do it. We need to get him to 2K.
I'll take it.
He's got a lot of stuff to give away. He's got giveaway stuff, so do it. Do it. I want to see him give away some knives.
And there'll definitely be a swag bag in there with the stuff that Greg sent me from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. So
there you go.
Definitely be plenty of stickers and swag, and heck, who knows? I may throw some other stuff in there as well. So, but I'm excited, and as you guys know, very excited to give this away. But I'm not so excited to give it away because I want to keep it. Thank you, TC. I'm probably going to buy one of these just because.
Yeah.
That's nice. When he explained the work to me, I thought he carved.
That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work.
Well, he wets it. I don't know if you saw he wets it and compresses it. How cool is that? It's just unbelievable. Thank you very much, Christine. That's so kind of you. You guys are awesome. And look, as long as I can do these on a Friday, whether it be weekend review or month in review, if I can do them live on my lunch break, I'll try to, because the live is just, when I'm here just talking by myself, it's not nearly as much fun. You know, when I do a 15-minute long weekend review video, it's so much more fun to have you guys here. And JB, especially having you here to actually hear your voice. I wish we could hear all the people's voices. But that would be kind of chaotic. But thank you so much, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, and just appreciate all of the love for both of us and for Zach. I mean, how
absolutely,
how stinking cool is that?
Absolutely,
to go from 10,800, I mean, from 9,800 to 10,000, just like that. So cool, and he deserves it. What a great dude.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, you have fun at Blade Show. We'll talk before then, and heck, we may talk while you're there. You never know.
Oh, and, I'm pretty sure.
And we'll go from there. So thank you for being here. And guys, thanks everybody. So much. Yep, for watching the KnivesFAST channel. All right, can we end it now?